All right, so I would expect everybody to know how to break this down into two separate logs without too much trouble. So for this one, it will be 2 log of x minus 1/2 log y. Okay, so we're just breaking down to two separate logs, and again, 5 to 10 minutes practicing every single day. It's way better than piling up all the studying at the end. Okay, your brain needs to see this on a daily basis so that it becomes a very natural process. All right, and over here, ooh, this one is a bit more challenging actually. Now, so if you look at this, I bet you know how to combine these two together. Okay, that's easy. What is the 2 doing right here? Okay, there's no log with this 2, so is the final answer just log base 5 of x over y plus 2? Is that the final answer? Well, that is not the final answer, unfortunately. And by the way, while we're at this, look at your own handwriting. I'm still seeing some students, when they write the 5 as a subscript, they are not really writing the 5 that looks like a subscript. I want you to know that if you do not write a subscript like a subscript, then you are going to hurt yourself. Okay. So back to the discussion right here. So if this is not the final answer, then what is the final answer? Well, we did a lot of combining logs together, right? So the major problem here is that this is not a term that expressed itself as a log. But can we somehow change this number 2 as a log base 5? Log base 5 of what? It's 2. 25, right? So that means I can simply combine now all these 3 logs together. So you have 25, don't forget the log. The log is still there. Log base 5 of 25x over y. Okay, so that's how you combine all these 3 terms together into a single log. Okay, so if there's not a log, you can go ahead and create it as long as they are equivalent in values. Yes. From where to where? From here to here? Well, if you remember what I said about the little shortcut, well, positive means numerator. So that's why 25 and x are both in the numerator. The minus log base 5 of y, that means the y is in the denominator. That's all. Okay. All right. So number three, we have a little equation right here, which we did last week. We solved some equations last week. So our job is to get x by itself, and by doing so, we need to get rid of everything around x. The first thing to get rid of would be the log that we have to get rid of. So how do we get rid of log? What's the process? Exponentiation. So we will go ahead and exponentiate both sides. So the log is gone. So on the right-hand side is 2 to the 5th power, which is 32. On the left, it's going to be 3x plus 2. It goes to 32. Subtract 2 on both sides. And therefore, x must equal to 10. Okay, easy. Easy stuff. And number 4. Number 4, same deal. Okay, we have x that we have to get itself. Get it by, separate everything so that we can get x by itself. So the first step that we do is to exponentiate on both sides so that the log's gone. So on the left, you have just x plus 2. On the right, you have 25 to the 1/2 power, which is 5. So x is equal to 3. Okay. Now, I hope these are not really challenging you by much. And the reason why I put these as a review questions, okay? Well, of course, not just to remind you what we have done recently, but today's materials actually involves using all these together, okay? So we'll take a look at today's material at the bottom, and then you're gonna have some fun with these.